and bring your hands down on your knees, palms down. And if you're sitting on a block or on the ground, either way, root down through both sit bones. And then get nice and tall. Line your earlobes over your shoulders. And just take a few breaths here, drawing the line from your tailbone all the way up to the crown of your head. And then just relax on your exhale. So just a few rounds of deep breath, really filling up the lower lobes of your lungs, expanding on your inhales, and then just softening on your exhales. Let go of all the air through the mouth on your exhales. Just a few rounds here. Filling up. And just take a moment to notice any tension, any resistance in your eyes, in your jaw, your neck, wherever you hold your tension. Bring your focus to that area and soften. And go ahead and bring your chin to your chest, just letting the weight of your head relax your neck. And then on your breath, inhale as you come to one shoulder, exhale as you come back through the center to the other shoulder. So inhaling in one direction, exhaling, coming back through the center. Any movement here, if you've got a tight spot, hang out there for a moment. And the next time that your ear comes to your right shoulder, make sure that it's lined up, and then just pause there. You can stay here or use your right hand to gently encourage the opening of the scaling muscles here. And release the hand, slowly bring the chin back through the center. And then left ear to left shoulder. Pause there, again bring the hand. And again, you're not pulling, but you're just encouraging and letting the weight of your hand, your arm, do the work here. And just a couple times, any other movement for your neck. Get rid of all the kinks, or try to anyway. And then when you come back to center, lift up your chin, earlobes over your shoulders, bring the arms up, do a little bit of shoulder work. So bring your right arm under your left. You're gonna come into eagle arms. If this is too difficult for your shoulders, you can always just bring your hands to your shoulders. So in eagle arms, your thumbs are facing your nose. As you inhale, reach your arms up as high as they'll go, and then exhale, draw your elbows back down towards your belly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, draw back down, squeeze. One more, inhale up. And exhale, squeeze. Holding it here, release the arms to the shoulders, and I'm gonna have you round the back, chin to chest. Release the arms back up, lengthening the sides of the waist. And then this time it's going to be the left arm under the right. Bring the elbows down towards your belly again, and we'll go on this side. So as you inhale, reach up. As you exhale, draw the elbows back down. Two more, inhale up. Exhale, back down. Last one up. Exhale, elbows back down. And then release the hands to the shoulders, round the back, chin to chest. And releasing the hands to your mat. You can walk the hands out, almost like cobbler's pose. Any kind of movement here through the shoulders. Maybe even come into your fingertips. I'm going to turn to the side. And then when you're ready, come up to a tabletop. And we're going to set up for Chakra Bakasana, so feel free to cushion your knees if you need to. Bring your hands as wide as the mat, your knees together, drop your head. Tuck your toes under here. Let's get a little bit of work into the toes too. So start by just moving side to side. It's Chakra Bakasana. And then once that feels a little easier, go ahead and come all the way around. Circle it out, bringing the hips towards the heels. Pressing into the big toe mounds as you do so. And then switch directions. And then the next time the hips come to the heels, pause there. You can press into your toes and then maybe even lift the knees to get really in there. Find a little lengthening the fascia in the middle of your foot. Both feet and then back down. Go ahead and lift your feet up. Roll out your ankles, point and flex your toes, and then come into an aligned tabletop. So knees underneath your hips, wrists under your shoulders. As you inhale, open the heart and chest. Nice and slow movement with the breath. Pause at the top. Ujjayi pranayama through the nose as you round into cat, chin to chest. Inhale, open up into cow. Soft, seal the lips, exhale, round. Couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, really fire up your Ujjayi breath. And exhale. All right, come to a neutral spine. Let's do a little bit of wrist work. So flipping your fingertips towards you, both at the same time if you can. You're going to keep your toes tucked and rock back and forth, just lifting the heels of the hands off the mat. And then go ahead and hold that stretch, pressing again into the big toe mound. Then bend your elbows, come a little bit more into the fingers, pause there. And coming out of it, you can kind of roll out your wrists. We'll do a little bit with the tops of the hands. So come onto your fists. So your fists are, your top of your hand is facing to your side. So we're just going to come to the top of your hand, then come back up to the fist, then do the right side. So just alternate, side to side. And then any movement that you need to do here, roll it out. All right, and then we're going to bring your right knee sort of in the middle of your mat and then swing your right foot out. We're going to come into a modified side plank. Right hand is in line with your right knee and turn to the side. So your left toes, your right knee, and your right hand are in line. Inhale, reach over the ear line and really lengthening through the left side body, spinning the left ribs towards the sky. All right, we're going to come all the way up to stand on the right knee. This is gate pose. Make sure the right side of your body is in one line, left hand to your thigh or your shin. Lift and open. Fingertips reach, your palm is down. And come back up, inhale. Right hand down, lift and open over to the left. We'll do one more time each side. Inhale up. Lengthen the sides of the waist. Exhale, lift and open. Inhale up. Last one here. Left arm over the ear line. All right, from here we're going to do a little Cad Stretch. So plant your right hand, plant your left hand. You can swing the right shin parallel, but press into the left toes. You can stay on your right knee or come up to get a little bit more. Come back to tabletop. This time, bring your left knee into the middle of your mat. Swing the left foot out, left hand in line with your left knee. Right toes out. Inhale, bring the right arm over the ear line. Really lengthen, spin the ribs towards the sky. Make sure your right shoulder stays in the socket. And then come up to gate. Line up the left side body. Inhale, lengthen both sides of your waist. Right hand down. All right, come on up. Inhale. Left hand down. Open the side body. One more time. Inhale up. Right hand down. Lift and lengthen. Inhale up. Last one here. Lengthen. Bring your right hand down. Spin the left foot or the left shin back to parallel to the side of the mat. Then you're going to press into the heel. Maybe lift that knee to get a little bit more. And then come back into tabletop. Let's come into Anahata for a moment. So Anahata is puppy pose. Keep your hips stacked over your knees. Walk your hands out. You can press the chest between the arms. Any movement here, squeezing the shoulder blades, drawing the shoulders back. Just get a little opening in the middle of the upper back. From here, I'm going to have you go ahead and build your downward facing dog. Walk the hands back, set your foundation, tuck your toes, and pedal it out for a few breaths. Any movement, you want to move here. I like feet a little bit wider than hip width to start here, so you can move a little bit more freely through the hips. Coming into this down dog. If you don't have a wide stance, go ahead and widen your stance. We're going to bend the knees, walk your hands to the back of your mat, to your feet. Once you get there, connect your torso to your thigh bones, shake your head yes and no, and then build your ragdoll. See if you can find the 4 points of your feet to distribute your weight equally. Feel free to keep your knees a little bent. You can grab opposite elbows or maybe a little neck traction, clasp the hands. Movement or stillness. Every day is different. Just go with where you are right now. Really surrender. Let the weight of your upper body do the work here. So it's not just your hamstrings. We're stretching, we're elongating your spine. All right, wherever you are, come back to center. Let the hands fall to the mat. Let's walk it out. This time we're going to come to plank. Pushing the floor away, drawing the navel up and in. Be super strong through your legs. Hinge forward. Come all the way down. Past chaturanga. Slide your hands back so your elbows and your wrists are in line. Then your feet are hip width. All 10 toenails stay down. Point the toes so your kneecaps lift. And then inhale. Use the floor. Peel the chest off the mat. Just go to where you feel a nice stretch. No strain in the lower back, and then lower back down. Inhale up. Exhale back down. 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, lower back down. Last one. Keep the core engaged, keep the legs engaged. Up you go. And exhale down. Bring the hands back under the shoulders. Tuck your toes and then lift your kneecaps. From here in one unit, like you're a board, straight up. Plank to downward facing dog. All right, inhale, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step, top of your mat. Fingertips to the shins, inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Flip the palms, come all the way up, mountain pose. Shoulders back and down. Inhale, cactus the arms on your exhale. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale up, exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Fingertips to the shins, inhale halfway. Exhale, plank pose. We'll go through a vinyasa, your choice. You can do toes or knees. Chaturanga is optional. Just make sure the shoulders don't come past the elbows. Up dog or cobra. Back to downward dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward, jump or step. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale your breath and fold. Mountain pose. Inhale up. Exhale, open your heart. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale halfway. Plant your hands, jump or step. High plank. Chaturanga. Lower down, up dog to downward facing dog. All right, in down dog this time, inhale the right leg high. On this first one, bend that right knee, open up the hip. Now make sure you don't drop into this left shoulder, push it away equally. And then do some big circles. So really bend the right knee as much as you can. Bring it all the way around to kiss the left knee. So these big hip circles go all the way around the hip socket. Then hold the open hip position. Inhale. As you exhale, slowly bring the knee to the nose as you hollow out your belly. Step the foot on the inside of your right thumb. And then just find a little bit of movement there. Rock from side to side. Come into the hamstring a little bit. Check your alignment. Make sure both feet have their own lanes. All right, come back into low lunge for a moment. Drop the left knee. Walk your hands up to your right. Find length in the side body. Extend the arms up. So you could press into the back toes. Press the hips forward as much as it feels okay to your lower back. So you should feel it stretch in the inner left groin. Bring the hands behind you. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Clasp the hands. A little opening through the heart, but nice neutral neck. Release your hands on either side of your right foot, half Hanuman. So straighten the right leg. You can always use blocks here. But you're going to straighten the right leg, try to square up both hips. Point and flex. Hold the flex position, lift your sternum, and then hinge at the hips. Again, you can use blocks here or weights or whatever you have to elevate your hands. One more breath here. And then come back through to your low lunge position. Super strong through the back leg. Left hand planted. Inhale the right arm high. And pause there. Then we're just going to do a couple shoulder circles. So go ahead and reach the back wall with your right hand. Sweep the fingertips on the floor. We'll go in this direction 2 times. And then hold it at the top, and then the opposite. So you'll reach forward first. All the way around. Then hold the 12 and 6 o'clock position. Open the right shoulder. And walk all the way around to a wide leg forward fold. All right, so any variation here, you can just walk the hands underneath your feet. You can grab your big toes, wherever you are. If this is hard and your hamstrings are super tight, you can use a block here, okay? And always keep the knees a little bit micro bent. All right, go ahead and walk your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to come to your toes, so lift the heels off the mat. pushing into the floor. Bring your heels inward so your toes point out. Little micro bend in the knees. You can swan, reverse swan dive all the way up to star. Bring the hands to your heart and then sink into horse or goddess squat. All right. Here you're going to draw the knees towards the pinky toes. Sink a little bit lower. Let's do a couple of these. Inhale the arms up. Hands to heart and sink. Inhale the arms up. Hands to heart and sink. All right, this time we're going to come to warrior two. So inhale to star. Turn the left foot parallel to the back of your mat, your right toes forward, and come into warrior two. Take a breath here. Find your alignment. Remember, it's heel to heel or heel to middle arch. Arms are parallel to the ground, shoulders back and down. Right knee tracks over the right pinky toe. All right, inhale, left hand down, reverse warrior. Lengthen up and back. Inhale, exhale, keep the base the same, extended side, elbow to knee, your hand to the floor, extended side angle. Really push the right knee open with your right tricep and try to open through the left side of your body. Bring your left arm over the ear line, just like we did in gate pose, and lengthen. We're going to come to low lunge from here. So drop the left hand, pivot onto the left toes, and then looking at your right foot, make sure you're not gripping your toes. Lift your 5 toes of your right foot, place them down. You're going to come into a standing split prep. So launch forward and then fold into standing split. So we'll pause on this first one. You can challenge your balance, maybe grab the back of your heel. Keep the left leg active. So the way to do that is to flex your toes or your foot. All right, we're going to go into a couple Jiva Squats. So inhale as you press into standing splits. Exhale, twist into Jiva Squat. You're going to tap your left toenails on the floor. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, Jiva. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale to Jiva. Now hold it here and flip your toes. Okay? You're going to bring your hands to your heart and come into a deep plie squat. All right, just be nice to your knees. Don't come too low. Your chest is lifted. You're not rounded over. Now find a drishti point. We're going to come to one leg Tadasana. Root down through your right foot. Bring your left foot high. As you inhale, straighten the left leg and bring the arms up. Lengthen the side body. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and start to bend the right knee, chair pose. Bring your hands to your heart for a moment. Draw the lower ribs in. Inhale the arms up. As you exhale, keep the knees glued together. Twist to the right, open arm. Inhale to center. Exhale, open arm, twist to the left. Inhale to center. Palms touch, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank, your Vinyasa. And we'll meet in down dog. All right, I'm going to turn the other way. So this time, inhale the left leg high. Bend that knee. Open the hip. Again, don't dump into your right shoulder. Bend that left leg a lot. Big circles. All the way around that hip socket. And then hold the open hip position. Inhale. Slowly bring the knee to your nose. Step the foot on the inside of the left thumb. Knee over ankle. Help it forward. And again, some movement here. into your low lunge. Feet have their own lanes. Drop the right knee. Walk your hands up to your left. Lengthen through your side body. Bring your arms up. Pressing into the right big toe. Forward, keeping your core really engaged will help any lower back issues. Bring the hands behind you again. Clasp the hands, press the knuckles to the floor. So at the same time you're squeezing the shoulder blades together, you're also expanding through your sternum. Release your hands on either side of your left foot, hinge it back, half Hanuman. Hips are square, point and flex. Hold the flex, lift the sternum, lengthening from tailbone to head before you hinge at the hips to fold. Just feeling the difference in the sides of the body, hamstrings in this case. See if you can get a little deeper with every breath. Come back forward to low lunge, plant the right hand, inhale left arm high. Super strong through your back leg. Reach the back wall. We'll do circles, big circles, 2 in this direction, and then pause at the top. And then 2 forward and back. Inhale. Exhale, walk it around. Wide leg forward fold again. This time hamstrings are a little bit happier perhaps. You can grab the big toes or the outsides of your feet. So if you're using your arms, you're going to get a little bit deeper into the hamstrings. Go ahead and walk the hands under the shoulders. Hands on the mat, come up to your toes. Pausing there, and then turn the heels in so the toes are out. Little micro bend in the knees, and come all the way up. Star, hands to heart. Sink down into your goddess squat, knees track over pinkies. Again, inhale up, exhale down. Last one of these, inhale up, exhale down. We're going to transition here. Inhale to star. Exhale, right foot becomes parallel to the back of your mat, left toes forward. Inhale. Exhaling into your warrior 2. Check your alignment, heel to heel or heel to arch. Left knee tracks over pinky. Next, inhale, right hand down, reverse warrior. Recommit a little bit more to that left knee. Inhale, exhale into extended side. Elbow to knee or hand to the floor. And then reach the right arm over the ear line, lengthening. So your palm is down. Drop the right shoulder, pivot. You're going to come into low lunge. Then lift up the 5 left toes. Then root down through the 4 corners. Fingertips to the mat. Little prep for standing splits as you inhale, and as you exhale, fold.
So the 3 questions that I answered weren't filled in when I retook the test.
I'm teaching.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, inhale. As you exhale, Jiva Squat. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, Jiva. One more time. Inhale, press it back. Hold Jiva here, but flip over the toes. You're in a wide plie. Hands to your heart, shoulders back, chest is lifted. Find your drishti, hands to heart, one leg Tadasana. Inhale, arms up, extend the leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Start to bend the left knee, chair pose. Bring the hands to your heart. Find a little more depth, you should be able to see your toes. Arms go up, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center. Hands to heart, forward fold. Take a breath there. Then come all the way up, mountain pose. Inhale. Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana. So we'll flow through that. One more time. Inhale halfway. Exhale, plant the hands, high plank. Chaturanga. Up dog to downward facing dog. All right, so a little bit different this time. Inhale the right leg high. Come all the way through to low lunge, okay? Left hand planted. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, walk it around. Wide leg forward fold. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Come onto your toes. Turn the heels in. Inhale, star pose. Hands to heart, goddess. Move on here. Inhale to star. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Left arm over ear line. Drop into low lunge. All right. Inhale to prep for standing splits. Exhale, fold. All right, stay here. Inhale. 3 Jiva Squats. Exhale. Inhale, press. Exhale, Jiva. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, Jiva. Now hold it here. Flip the toes. Bring your hands to your heart. Set it up. Here we go. Hands to heart, one leg Tadasana. Inhale, straighten your left leg, arms go up. In 5, chair pose, 4, 3, 2, and 1, chair pose. Hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up. Twist to the left. Inhale, arms up. This time, palms touch. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant the hands. High plank. Chaturanga or lower down. Up dog to downward dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your right hand. Inhale, left arm high, twist. Exhale, Prasarita, fold forward. Hands under the shoulders, come up to your toes. Turn the heels in, star pose. Inhale up, hands to heart, exhale. Inhale up, warrior two. Left knee bent, right foot parallel. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Bring the right arm over the ear line and keep going. Low lunge. Press into your left foot. Standing split prep. Inhale. Exhale, standing splits. Stay here on the inhale. Jiva squat. Exhale. Inhale, press. Exhale, Jiva. Inhale, press. Exhale, Jiva. Flip the toes. Bring the hands to your heart. Chest is lifted. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. Exhale, straighten the leg, bring the arms up, hold that right leg nice and high. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Chair pose, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up, twist to the right. Inhale, arms up, twist to the left. All right, inhale, arms up, Uttanasana, forward fold. All right, this time, guys, go ahead and come into a little ball. Come onto your seat. Check this, okay? And we're gonna do a little bit of belly up. So, if you have a block, use a block. If you don't have a block, you can use a pillow, you can use a weight, you can use a book. All right, so we're just gonna use it to hold it. All right, to start with, you're gonna come down onto your back. with the block straight up, okay? So from here, we're gonna scissor the legs, right leg high, left leg hovers, and then lift the chest. So if that's too much, you can keep the chest down. But if you lift the chest, really draw down through your lower back, all right? So we're gonna be right here. Alternate, alternate. Keep lifted and keep your neck long. So when you're doing this, you wanna open mouth exhale. All right, right hip is cracking. Lift, lift a little more, 8, 7, 6, 5, and 4, both legs high, 3, 2, and 1, both legs high. All right, you're gonna bring your block or whatever you're using to your ankles and then straight back. All right, ankles straight back. Same thing though, lower back. No arching in the lower back. If you find that you're arching, then just bring your legs up a little higher. I mean, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, relax. Maybe bring your knees into your chest and roll out your lower back. And then come up to a seat. All right, so from here, you're gonna set your feet hip width apart, grab your prop, and just lean back. But what I don't want is this rounded back, okay? So you're gonna have the block out in front. We're gonna come all the way around your head to the right side, then back around to the left, all right? Lean back as much as your lower back is okay with. Really engage that solar core right by your belly button. Draw the ribs together. 5 more. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Hello. Okay. All right, go ahead and come onto your back. And we're just gonna do a couple floating bridges. Okay, so feet are hip width. You should be able to touch your fingertips to your heels. Palms down by your hips to start. All right, chin is straight up. So as you inhale, you'll lift your hips and sweep the arms overhead. As you exhale, bring the hands back down and the hips down. Just a few times. One more. And from here, we're going to come into bridge. So that block, if you have it, or your prop, if it's possible, put it between your knees. We're going to come into bridge and hold it. So hips high, roll the shoulder blades under your back, clasp your hands behind your back. Chin is up. Staying lifted. You can stay lifted by using your breath. As you inhale, you'll squeeze the block. As you exhale, you'll lift the chest a little higher. The chest lifted, the shoulders squeezing together, your neck is relaxed. Don't let gravity pull the hips back down. And 5, we'll lower back down. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your shoulder shelf and come all the way down. And lose the block. Bring the knees into the chest. Roll around on the lower back. And we're going to roll back and forth this time and come into garland pose or malasana. All right, so you'll roll up. I'll face towards you. Knee issues, you can use a block or a prop underneath your bum, right? If this bugs your knees too much, you can stay in Supta Baddha. All right, so the toes are pointing outward, your heels are about 18 inches apart, triceps pressing to your thighs, Hands come to heart. Just a couple breaths here. Really pushing and lengthening. Think, how long can I get from my tailbone to my head? And then bring your hands to the floor, bring your hips high, bring your feet back to parallel. Place as much of your hand underneath your foot as you can. And again, use the biceps to bring yourself closer to your thigh bones. No tension in the head and neck. Turn this way. And then we got one more flow sequence that's going to put all these parts together that we've been working on. So release your hands, bring your toes back together, come all the way up, mountain pose. Hands to your heart. Mountain pose, inhale. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Plant your hands, high plank, chaturanga, up dog, to downward facing dog. All right, inhale the right leg high. Come all the way through to low lunge. It's gonna start just like the flow we were doing. Left hand down, inhale, right arm high. Exhale, walk it around, forward fold. Inhale, this time halfway lift. Walk it back to the front of the mat, low lunge. Spin the left heel to a 45-degree angle. Look forward. We're coming to warrior one. All right, sinking into the hips. If you want to check your alignment, bring your hands to your lower ribs. Draw your lower ribs forward and your right thigh bones working towards parallel to the mat. From here, bring your left arm under your right. Eagle your arms. And reach your hands to the sky. Inhale. Now keep that length. Humble warrior. Hinge forward, placing your torso right on the inside of your right thigh. Find some more intensity by dragging the heels together. In 3, we're going to come up nice and slow. 2 and 1. Inhale up. Good. Release the arms back to warrior one. Inhale. As you exhale, come to the ball of the left foot, open it up to warrior two. Shoulders, hips are to the side now. Left hand down, inhale, reverse. Exhale, extended side angle. Coming into low lunge. Standing split prep, inhale, pull back here. Exhale, standing split. All right, inhale, we're just gonna do one Jiva. Exhale, Jiva, hold it here, flip the toes, hands to your heart. One leg Tadasana. All right, this time, eagle the arms, right arm under left, left leg over right. From here, I want you to lift your elbows, soften your shoulders. Engage your core coming into flying eagle. You're just gonna round your back, bring your elbows to your knee. Squeeze like crazy for 5. And we're gonna come to chair pose in 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, Uttanasana. Hands to heart. Inhale, lengthen. Left elbow, your right knee, lengthen. Prayer twist. All right, your option here, guys, is to come to side crow if you want. I'll give you a little bit of instruction here if you want. If you don't, just stay here. If you want to come into side crow, you're going to come down. Keep the pressure on your right thigh. Okay? Keep the pressure. Your left hand drops down, but you keep the pressure. And then the right hand slightly forward. And you can just do little lifts. And then maybe you can hold it. Then maybe the left leg extends. All right, so wherever you are, take your time. And when you are ready to come out, come into forward fold. sort of more of a relaxed forward fold. Take your time with whatever you're doing. All right, together in forward fold, come all the way up, mountain pose. Inhale. Cactus the arms, open your heart. Last side, inhale. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway. High plank. Go through your Vinyasa to downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale to low lunge. Right hand planted. Inhale, twist. Exhale, Prasarita. Just fold here deeply. And then hands under shoulders, halfway lift. Walk it back around, low lunge. Spin the right heel to a 45-degree angle, look forward. Inhale, warrior one. Again, you can bring the hands to your ribs, bring them forward, come into a little more deep, warrior one. This time, it's gonna be right arm under. From here, reach the sky, lengthening your torso. Humble warrior, eagle arms. Drag the heels together. Find your intensity. In 3, we come up. 2 and 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms. Warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale. Warrior 2. Open it up, shoulders and hips. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, extend. Left elbow to knee, arm over ear. Keep moving, moving, moving. Low lunge. Inhale, halfway lifts, prop. Exhale, fold. Stay here, inhale. Just one Jiva. Flip the toes. Bring the hands to your heart. Inhale, one leg Tadasana. All right, bring the arms up. You're gonna bring the left arm under, the right leg over, all right? Coming into eagle. Lift the elbows, soften the shoulders. Flying eagle here. Hug it in and squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose, hands to heart. Lengthen, right elbow to your left thigh. Same options, can stay right here. Maybe open the arms, right? Or come into your side crow variation. Just make sure that you're pushing your right tricep into your left thigh. Your right hand, if you're on the side of the mat, will be closer to you than your left hand. And you can rock back and forth, coming into the side crow prep, right, with the knees bent, and then maybe Ekapada, lengthening one leg forward. All right, wherever you are, perfect. We'll meet in forward fold. So once you get to forward fold, widen up your stance and just hang out. All right, from here, I'm just gonna have you step it back to down dog. Breath or two here, and then we're going to transition, jumper step all the way onto your back. And let's come into Supta Baddha, reclined Supta Bakasana. So bringing the pads of feet together, come all the way onto your back. A few finishing postures here. No more eagle though. Maybe a hand to your heart, your vital core, and a hand to your belly, your solar core. Check in with your breath. Check in with the vibration, the prana. And then bring both hands on the outsides of your thighs. Bring your knees together. And then bring your feet as wide as the mat. And cactus the arms. Go post them out to the sides. And let's windshield wiper the knees back and forth. And when the knees fall to the right again, stay there. You can add a little more intensity if you bring your right foot up onto your left thigh. Harder to breathe when you twist, so really find that pathway for your breath. Release your foot, windshield wiper back and forth again, massaging your lower back. And then when the knees fall to the left, stay there. You can also bring the left foot on the right thigh. Your breath, find that pathway, smooth it out. Release your foot, bring the knees back, facing the sky, and then the knees come into your chest. Do some circles here. And then from here, let's bring the legs up your imaginary wall. You can bring the palms down by your sides. Stay here. If you want to do halasana, you can go ahead and come into Plow Pose, bringing the feet up over your head. If your toes don't touch, then bring your hands to your lower back. For me, right now, my neck bugs me when I do that, so I'm going to stay right here. Those of you that come into plow, you can stay there and then maybe move into shoulder stand. But when you do come into shoulder stand, make sure you bring your hands to your lower back, right, and draw up through the toes. So wherever you are in this finishing section, we'll meet in dead bug. Dead bug, you're going to bring your hands on the insides of the feet. So take your time in these finishing poses. Dead bug will be the second to last asana before either your shavasana or any other restorative pose that you're feeling today. Once you do find your final asana, just relax. Identify any areas that you're holding tight. See if you can release that tension and that weight into the mat. One breath at a time, just surrender. still in the body and still in the mind. And if the mind wanders, just give it a gentle nudge back. Maybe focus on a flickering candlelight in your third eye, the center of your forehead. If your mind wanders, just guide it back to that light in the middle of your forehead. One more full body scan. And either staying in Shavasana is fine if you're ready to come out, or whatever pose you're in. Find your way onto your side body. Maybe if you're in Shavasana, stretch from head to toe. Taking your time as you come to your side body. Take a breath there before coming up to a seat. Once you find your way to your seat, bring your hands to your heart space. Thank you guys so much for joining me today as I'm subbing for Jen. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and holiday, and I'm grateful for you guys showing up. It's a little tougher on Zoom. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye. May there be peace in your minds and may there be peace in your hearts. Namaste.